Hey everybody, it's Cynthia Porto with Visit Winona. Kate Carlson is running the camera for me, and we are Facebook Live at the most exciting thing that's happened in downtown in a minute. We're at the Lafayette, and if you see that sign and it looks fancy, it's because it is. Let's go have a look. Okay, so I'm going to tell you the truth. Kate Carlson and I have been like this, pressing our noses against the glass for more than a year, way more than a year, actually. In fact, it's been since 2022 that they have been renovating this space. Just show them the door, Kate. How beautiful does that look? But we're not going to go in that door. We're going to go in a different door so we can give you the full Lafayette experience. Look at that Winona stone. It is just an extremely old property. I did not think to look up the history of this address, but I will, and we'll talk about it some other time. But it is now this incredible cocktail bar. So there's been a rumor on the street it's a whiskey bar, but guess what? It's not, which made me so happy because, I'm sorry, personally, I hate whiskey. Ugh, hate is strong. No, I hate it. I'm sorry. Kate, whiskey?
No, thanks.
Yeah, not for Kate. I know. Like the dark, I think they call them the dark liquors. It's not my thing. But I will drink a fancy white liquor cocktail all day long. And this place, so I was talking with the owner, Adam.
Adam, yeah.
And he runs the place with his partner, Jess. Oh, these are so nice. And I was asking him, where did they hear? I'll just come here. Where did the story come about the whiskey bar? Because he'd heard the rumor too, and he said, I have no idea. But everyone in town, the anticipation was killing us. What's opening at the Lafayette? We're on the corner, by the way, of 3rd Street and Lafayette, which gives it, a really reasonable reason for this name. And this is Kate. I think we're upside down.
It looks good for me. Oh, Melissa says she loves her Jameson.
Ask Melissa. Hey, Melissa, are we upside down
or are we right side up, y'all? Can you just give us a quick comment if we're looking good?
Are we up?
Or
are we down?
Should we flip it? We have a good amount of people watching, so I'm assuming somebody would.
Somebody just shout out if we're upside down, because you know how we roll. We just do it. But I'm looking at the camera. I'm like, I don't know.
We're set up. We're good.
Yeah.
Melissa, thank you. Next time we see you at
the
Lafayette, we'll buy you a Jameson.
That's exactly right. And also, my mother's maiden name was Jameson. I'll buy you too, because the family business. Just kidding. I get nothing from them. So, I'm sure it's just name only. Okay, we're going back this way first because I'm not joking, you people. They have done every single inch of this place beautifully. So you just feel like you walked into something special. There is not a thing that's missed. Show them the ceiling, Kate. Show them this gorgeous chandelier up here. These little, I forget what they call them. They're sort of like, comet chandeliers or explosion chandeliers, or I don't know. I saw a word from them when I was looking for actual chandeliers. Let's see. Okay, someone's in that restaurant. We're even going to look in the restroom. Come on. This is how you can judge a place, right? By its... Thank God no one's in here. Oh, that would have been so awkward. But look, look at the ceiling, the lights, the black. Oh, that's a brick wall. But come here and show them these tile walls. These are not just like wallpaper. Those are actual panel tiles. This is so beautiful. And somebody is dead serious when they go to that extent, right? These gorgeous signs, the gorgeous doors, the gorgeous everything, the gorgeous bartender coming out of the bathroom. Sorry. He's like, I think he's more embarrassed than we were. Anyway, not joking. I feel like this place The first time I've been in here was today, but I'd been hearing from friends like, oh, it's amazing. And actually, I did try to walk in here last Saturday with my girlfriend who was visiting in town, and we tried to walk in, but it was closed. And the reason it was closed is that it was in a string of soft opening nights. I didn't know this. But they were not open to the public. They were having a private party. I'll tell you more about that when we get inside, because it was after they had like 2 full days of training with their bartenders to create this amazing, seamless craft cocktail experience for people. Like, you ask for a craft cocktail, they're not throwing bottles like, Cocktail. Remember the Tom Cruise movie? Kate, are you too young?
No, I've seen that one.
That's
we got a thumbs up for that one.
I mean, they're not throwing stuff in the air, but they are perfect bartenders. I mean, like, everything that they do looks so fancy, and they're not looking at books or recipes. They've got this down. And then they did 4 days of soft opening. Okay, we're coming in the back door. You guys, Kate, give them a look around this space. Oh my God. It's so beautiful. Even this art on the wall. Look at this. I'm not kidding, y'all. It is beautiful in here. This feels so Minneapolis to me. No, this feels so Chicago to me. Like, there is nothing missing in the ambiance of this place. I can hear jazz playing really lightly in the background, just really faintly. If you were just sitting silently listening, you would hear the jazz playing. And if you were here with friends, or if you weren't here with friends, you could read some books. In fact, I heard that there is a set of Hi, y'all. I heard that there's a set of encyclopedias that have been donated to the place, and they are on these shelves somewhere, and they're the Encyclopedia Britannica, and they were donated from the man who was it the carpenter, Kate?
Yes, I think the carpenter, indeed.
And he donated it because, like, my generation, that's all we used, to find information. That and the library cards. Anyone with me here where you're just like going through the card catalogs? Yeah. I mean, I realize that there are 3 generations beneath me who have never even heard of that. They don't know what that is, but I'm just saying. It's very reminiscent of that. Plus, there's some cool stuff, recipe books, whatever. But you're not here to look at books and recipes. You are here to just elbow rub in the swankiest, most beautiful space I've seen in Winona, except for Muddle Time. I mean, Muddle Time is, my other, super favorite. I love this art, this little mirrored thing. If I knew where they got it, I might get one for my house, although my house isn't fancy enough for that. Just saying. Okay, let's have a look. Kate, give them a look at this room. I'm just going to keep walking. This is really a beautiful experience in here. And guess what? We're here on a Wednesday night, and the place is already popping. And it's not even barely 6 o'clock. It's barely 6 o'clock. Oh my gosh, this fireplace. This is a vapor fireplace. What does that mean? It means there's no gas, there's no fumes, there's no heat. It's just something like they plug into the refrigerator, and it looks like that. Isn't that beautiful? And so it solves all the problems of a fireplace and gives all the beauty of a fireplace. There's my friend Sean sitting over here having a cocktail. Hi, Sean. Okay, so this bar back is filled with lots of kinds of whiskey, which is probably part of the reason why they were thinking, oh, it's probably part of the reason that it got a reputation as a whiskey bar is because they're pretty deep in whiskey here. And as a non-whiskey drinker, I forgive them for it. But we did talk to Adam, and he said that it's just a growing collection of all the different alcohols. I mean, so as far as the soft opens and the opens go, they have been here for, what have they been open, Kate? 10 days? 8 days?
Last Monday, so a little over a week.
I mean, officially open, but the soft open was from like Thursday to Sunday before that. I tried to come in and just got to the door and like opened it, and I saw a little sign that just said, "Sorry, we're closed for private party." Like, no. But it was a good experience for us to not come in because they were packed. And we were talking to the bartender who said for them it was a great stress test. They had the opportunity to find out where were any little chinks of weaknesses in their program, in their system, in their procedures, in their delivery, and they closed those up. And this place is so tight now. I have just felt luxury. I don't know any other way to really describe it except for just straight up luxury when I came in here. Everything feels beautiful, from this copper bar to this gorgeous espresso martini. Can we just show the nuts floating on top? Which I'm probably not going to eat because they'll keep me up all night because I'm old. My friend Chris Blanchard, who just came in to have a cocktail with me because she knew I was going to do this and we needed to catch up, and this is the place to do that. And also, even over here, like if you want a street view, look at this. You can sit here, watch Winona go by on the street, and it's just the most incredible space. So I was talking with Adam, the owner, and asking him what was the inspiration for this. Adam was born and raised in Winona. He went to St. Martin's school. His father worked at St. Martin's Church for, I think he said, about 1,000 years, or 35, something like that.
Something, but
a lot. He went on to Cotter, graduated from there. He went to Winona State for a while. And he became an owner of rental properties in town, and he really just saw a need to fill some gaps in this city. The first gaps that he started to fill was in really high-quality Airbnb experiences. So Winona has rental properties, and it's got hotels, but it didn't have rental properties that were of a certain elevated level that people perhaps were looking for. And so he's got now 14 of them, and I think most of them are downtown, right, Kate?
Correct.
Kate says yes. I have not seen them, but Kate said they're beautiful. So he started there with that gap, and then they decided that Winona needed a place like this. And I happen to agree. Well, not when I heard it was a whiskey bar. When I heard it was a whiskey bar, I was like, whiskey's cool. Whiskey's really a trending thing right now, and I get that. But as a non-whiskey drinker, I was like, I would love another cocktail bar in town. But this is actually, amusingly, not a whiskey bar. So I asked him where he thought that came from, and he said he doesn't know, but there was perhaps one person at the city he was having a conversation with, and they talked about like how deep the whiskey collection was going to go, and then somehow like word hit the street it was a whiskey bar. And so I think a lot of people, including myself, were afraid to come in here. We're just like, because I've been to a whiskey bar. There was a whiskey bar in Rochester actually that I've been to, and they served whiskey, they didn't serve gin. They did not serve rum. They did not serve vodka. They served, sorry, Kate, I'm just going in a circle. I'm going to grab this. I need to grab this drink before it goes bad. I'm just kidding.
Agreed.
Doesn't espresso or martini ever really go bad, though? I don't think so. So I've been to whiskey bars that are whiskey. And this is not look at these bartenders, Kate. Oh, you missed it. They were doing that whole cocktail movie shake with the things. It's very fancy. Can you show, Kate, while I'm taking a sip, can you show them the back bar? It's so pretty. And it's super simple. And I took a gorgeous photo with the reflection off of that copper bar that you see. Okay, just cheating. While you guys were doing that, I took a sip of this espresso martini, and it's really, really good. I'm going to be swinging off my chandeliers at home later because there's definitely some espresso in this drink, but it was fantastic. Okay, so the vibe in here was designed to be calm, to be sophisticated, to be a place that felt comfortable, but also elevated in a way that just felt like you'd been somewhere, you know? I think they've done a great job. This feels like they have accomplished all those things in this one place. We're called the Lafayette here at this little spot on the corner of 3rd and Lafayette Street in downtown Winona. And this is a delight. I could not be more excited to be taking a Facebook Live through this space. And I hope I see you all here next time, because I'm probably going to be here like every single day, maybe, possibly. And I'll probably see Kate here and maybe Chris.
Definitely.
Probably Adam and his partner, Jess. But really, on our tour through here, also maybe a third of Winona has passed through these doors already just in the first week, too. So it's a great spot. We're going to go every week someplace new. We're going to listen to you. What do you want to see? We'll give you a great Facebook Live look at whatever's going on in town that's really cool, special, interesting, fabulous. And you can suggest to us where you want us to go next. And until we see you at that next place, have a great week, everybody. Bye.